I still remember the night they dragged her out in her nightwear. No slippers. No bag. Just fear. She screamed for her father to help her, but he was on his knees, begging them to take him instead. One of the men slapped him so hard, he fell face flat. I watched from the corner, frozen, helpless. That was the last time we saw Favor. I used to see Mr. Chima from my window every morning. He lived just 3 houses from ours. A tall man with a round belly and a loud laugh. He owned 3 shops in the market and 2 buses. People called him Bossman. He had a good wife, Mrs. Precious, and their only child, Favor, was the kind of girl every parent prayed for, quiet, smart, always polite. I wasn't close to them, but I saw things. I saw when life began to shift. One evening, Mr. Chima drove home in a different car. Not his usual SUV, but an old Corolla. The next week, both buses stopped running. Then, the shops didn't open anymore. I heard whispers that he borrowed money from a dangerous man, Chief Dollar. Everyone knew Dollar didn't give out money for free. He sold drugs, weapons, and fear. If you crossed him, you paid in blood. Chima borrowed 5 million naira, hoping to double it through a crypto deal someone told him about. But the deal was fake. The guy disappeared. The money vanished. And Chief Dollar came knocking. I saw him once. Tall, dark-skinned, always in white kaftan. He didn't shout. He didn't need to. His eyes alone could kill. The day he came to Chima's house, the man ran out with sweat on his face and shame in his eyes. That was the day Mrs. Precious packed her things and left. No goodbye. Just a small gunner must go and a cab. She said she couldn't suffer with a foolish man. Favor begged her to stay, cried until her eyes swelled. Precious didn't look back. The days that followed were quiet. Chima moved like a ghost. He didn't eat. He didn't talk. He just sat. Then, one night, the black jeep came. 4 men stepped out. One of them had a gun. They didn't knock. They kicked the door in. I heard Favor scream. I ran to my window. I saw everything. They dragged her out, past her father, who kept shouting, "Please, she's only 17. Take me. Take me." They pushed her into the jeep and drove off. Just like that. The next morning, Chima was still outside. Sitting on the ground. Staring into space. He didn't move. He didn't talk. For 3 days. No one knows where they took her. But I heard things. From market women. From bikers who went to those hotels near the highway. They said they saw a girl who looked like Favor in one of the private lounges. Dressed in lace and makeup, but with dead eyes. Chima hasn't left his house since. I see him sometimes, standing at the window, just staring. Maybe he's waiting. Or maybe he's thinking of doing something stupid. But something strange happened last week. A strange man came to visit Chima at night. I saw him sneak in, wearing a long coat and carrying a small bag. He didn't look like a drug man. He looked more like a fixer. Someone who knows things. The next day, I saw Chima write something on a piece of paper and burn it. Then he started shaving his head every morning. And praying loudly at 3 a.m. I don't know what he's planning. But I can feel it. Something big is coming. And I fear this story is not ending well. That same week, something happened that shook the whole street. One of Chief Dollar's boys, Black Dragon, the one with the scar above his eye, was found dead near the canal. 2 bullets in his chest. No phone. No ID. Just a single note in his pocket. Nobody knew what it meant. It only had 2 words, she remembers. People started whispering. Some said maybe another gang killed him. Others said maybe Favor escaped and sent a message. But I knew Chima had something to do with it. His eyes changed after that night. They weren't full of sadness anymore. They were full of something else, darkness. I decided to visit him. I told myself I just wanted to check on him. But deep down, I wanted answers. When he opened the door, he looked thinner, older. Like he had aged 10 years in 2 weeks. But he didn't smile. He just nodded and let me in. The house was almost empty. No chairs, no TV. Just a mat on the floor and a plastic table with old newspapers. On the wall, he had drawn something strange, a map, or maybe a plan. I saw arrows, names, dates. And one name circled in red, Benin Lodge. "Sir, is Favor alive?" I asked quietly. He looked at me for a long time. Then he said, "They think they've won. But I'm going to get her back. Even if it cost me my life." He said it so calmly that I felt cold inside. That same night, his house caught fire. Not the whole building, just one room. The police came, but nothing was found. Chima didn't say a word. He stood outside, watching the flames like it was nothing. But I saw something the police didn't. I saw him throw a burnt SIM card into the gutter. 2 days later, a girl from the next compound got a strange message on her WhatsApp. No number. Just a video. She ran outside screaming. The clip showed Favor. In a hotel room. Wearing red heels and crying while a man held her face to the camera. The man said, "Your daddy is playing games. Tell him time is running out." That video went round the whole street. People shook their heads, but no one did anything. Nobody wants trouble with Chief Dollar. But Chima, he did something. He vanished. That morning, his door was wide open. His mat was still on the floor. His water pot still full. But no sign of him. No phone. No bag. Nothing. Since then, strange things have been happening. Dollar hasn't been seen in days. One of his drug warehouses got raided. 3 of his men disappeared. Word on the street is, someone's picking them off one by one. Quietly. Silently. Some say Chima has joined a rival gang. Others say he's working with the police secretly. But I don't believe that. I believe he's acting alone. And I believe he's coming for Dollar. I just don't know what he'll find when he gets to Favor, if he gets to. Because last night, I got a call from a number I didn't recognize. When I picked up, no one spoke. But I heard a girl crying on the other end. Then a voice whispered, "He's getting close." But they moved her. Then the line went dead. Now, I sleep with one eye open. Because I feel this story is far from over. And the next part might be bloodier than anyone expects. It was 3 months since Favor was taken. 3 months since Chima vanished. Most people moved on. But I didn't. Then, one rainy evening, everything changed. There was a loud bang at Chief Dollar's compound, just one sharp, dry sound. People rushed out, but his gate stayed shut. No one dared enter. By morning, news spread, Chief Dollar was dead. Gunshot to the head. No signs of forced entry. No security footage. His guards swore they saw no one. That same day, a black bag was found dumped at Mile 3 Junction. Inside was a phone. Just one video on it. I saw it with my own eyes. Favor, in a white dress, walking barefoot down a corridor, past drug crates and locked doors. Behind her, a voice whispered, "You're free now. Go." Then, silence. No face. No name. Just that voice. That night, Favor appeared on our street. Not in rags. Not crying. She was calm. Different. She walked straight to her old house, sat on the doorstep, and waited. I ran to her, shaking. She smiled at me, said, "He kept his promise." "Your father?" I asked. She shook her head slowly. "No. The man who owed my father his life." She never said more than that. No one knows where she is now. She left before dawn. As for Chima, his body was never found. Some say he died in the raid. Some say he's still out there, hiding. But me, I believe he's alive, watching. Waiting. Making sure no one takes from him again. And sometimes, late at night, I still hear that voice in my head. "You're free now. Go."